Hey guys, Ray Galaxy 5. So today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Sonic the Hedgehog 3 5-inch supersonic figure. So without further ado, let's take a look at it. Alright, so as you guys probably know, I have already taken a look at all of the figures from the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 wave 1 of the 5-inch figures, which consisted of, I believe, Sonic, Tails, Shadow, and Robotnik. So Jack Pacific just decided to release the wave 2 of the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 5-inch figures, despite there being only one trailer of the movie. So pretty much like half of these figures that released for wave 2 haven't even been revealed yet. So if we take a look at the back, we can see some pictures of the figures. We have Chow mascot Tails, which is basically just the same exact 5-inch Tails figure from wave 1, just with a little Chow head. We have another Shadow figure, with the only difference being that he's like a little more angrier. And the Knuckles figure, which we actually already have, considering that he was included in the 4-pack. So yeah, we managed to get Supersonic, which is really cool because Supersonic is really cool. So yeah, before we take a look at the figure itself, let's take a look at the box. Alright, so on the box, it's pretty much the exact same thing as all of the other 5-inch figures. We have the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie logo here. We have a picture of Shadow and some renders of Team Sonic. So we have Tails, Knuckles, and Sonic. On the bottom, we have, of course, the character's name. And on the back, we have here a picture of the Supersonic figure itself and a character description. So it says here, Supersonic is the ultimate form for Sonic. In this state, his power is unmatched. Or is it? Now, this is obviously foreshadowing that Sonic will become Supersonic in the movie, and either Shadow or Robotnik or just something entirely different will probably like defeat him as when he's in his super form. So I just can't wait to see that. So yeah, we've pretty much taken a look at the entire box. So without further ado, let's take a look at it. Alright, so as you can see here, I have the Supersonic figure out the packaging, and just by like playing around with all of the articulation and stuff and just looking at it in general, it gotta be the best Supersonic figure out there. Like, it is leagues better than whatever they released in like for Sonic Movie 2. So this is the Sonic Movie 2 figure that they released like 2 years ago. This figure right here is leagues better than whatever this is. So we'll take a look at him in a second. So get out. This is the definitive Supersonic figure. This figure is so good, like it's not even funny. So let's just take a look at him. So here is the Supersonic movie figure. So he has the same amount of articulation as the regular Sonic figure. So this is the Sonic figure that came in wave 1. So yeah, they both have 22 points of articulation, and surprisingly, this Supersonic figure, its articulation isn't too stiff, it isn't too loose, it's just perfect, man. Like, so we have the head articulation here. He can spin his head in a full 360. We have the beautiful butterfly joints right there, so it can move his arm back and forth. What? Right off the bat, it broke, but I'm pretty sure you can snap it back on. Hopefully, there you go. So, yeah, that has never happened before. Just ignore that happened. So yeah, we have the same arm articulation. His hands can open and close, just like that. His waist can twist and stuff, so you can do that side by side. Same articulation on the other arm. The leg has the same amount of articulation as the other Sonic figure, of course, so it can move up and down. His knee can do that, and his feet can also like kind of like point down, just like that. So by doing that, he can kind of look like he's flying, just like in the movie. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And overall, this is a really good figure. Like, the paint job isn't bad. Even though he kind of only has like 3 different colors, they still did his paint job really well. Even though we haven't seen Supersonic yet in like any of the trailers for movie 3, we did see him in movie 2, and he looks really accurate to what he looks like there. So yeah, he of course has his 7 head spikes and his 3 back spikes, and yeah. So yeah, there's that thing. So yeah, really well done figure. I just love this figure, honestly. This might be the best Sonic Movie 3 figure that has ever like released. Like, I know that the Shadow figure is like loved by many, but Supersonic here is like slightly better than Shadow, and that says a lot because Shadow is my favorite. So yeah, really well done figure. This figure has got to be an 11 out of 10. I 100% recommend this figure. So yeah, he has the glass eyes and everything. He has his little smirk right here, just like regular Sonic. So yeah, that's pretty much everything about this figure. So I did bring some other figures with me, so we're gonna compare those figures with this dude over here. Alright, so as you can see here, I have both the Sonic Movie 3 Supersonic figure and the Sonic Movie 2 Supersonic figure next to each other. And if you're wondering why the Sonic Movie 2 figure is not standing up just like the Supersonic figure from Sonic Movie 3, that is because this guy's limbs are so loose that he can't even stand up properly. So that's that. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why this figure right here is better than this one. But if he were to actually stand up properly, he would be like probably like an inch shorter, considering that this is the 4-inch figure and this one is the 5-inch figure. So yeah, there's this guy right here. We won't be needing him anymore, so let's throw him again. I love doing that. Let's see here. Oh, so here is another figure that we'll be comparing this guy with. This is the Sonic Movie 2 2.5-inch figure of Supersonic. This is the figure where Jack Pacific kind of did like a little oopsie daisies with the coloring on this thing, because if you haven't noticed yet, this guy's eyes are green. Let's focus there. Focus. There you go. So this guy's eyes are green when they are supposed to be red. So this is the figure which is infamously popular for his green eyes. So there's that. Let's put him side by side with the movie 3 figure. So obviously, since he's like pretty much half the size of this guy, he is pretty short. So get him out of there. And finally, we have the other Sonic Movie 3 action figures. So these are the ones that so these 2 figures are both in wave 1. So here is the regular Sonic figure and here is the Shadow figure. And of course they are both 5 inches, so they are gonna be the same height. So just move them aside. I'm not gonna throw them because they're pretty cool. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications, share this video if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.